Good Lord! Cash your checks and step into the penthouse. The dust has officially settled from Summer Jam, but the boardroom is strictly demanding more. Welcome to the absolute premium brand in the industry. This is URF Friday Night Flow. Before we get down to business, a massive shout out to the elite investors strictly funding tonight's operations. Legit pipelines, helping you expand your corporate portfolio and strictly secure the bag. Summer Jam was an absolute masterpiece of violence, and our champions strictly protected the gold. But tonight, we are entirely pivoting our focus. The crowns are officially in play, and the corporate qualifiers are beginning right now.
Friday Night Flow. Welcome to the Watch the Throne qualifiers. Summer Jam was highly profitable, but the board of directors is strictly demanding absolute perfection moving forward. I am officially laying down the corporate mandate tonight. I expect the absolute elite assets of this roster to violently secure their brackets. Both the King and Queen crowns are strictly staying within this Friday Night Flow boardroom. The first round of matches is officially open, and I am personally demanding that our women's heavyweights strictly kick things off right now.
Good Lord! The GM is strictly laying down the law. We are pivoting straight to the heavyweights. Catherine Baker is strictly operating on pure range. She is trying to use her massive height advantage to strictly toss her opponent around and secure an early bracket spot. But Ultra Black is strictly answering the call. She is bringing her own devastating powerhouse offense. We are strictly opening the tournament with a slow, methodical, and incredibly violent war of attrition. The absolute heaviest collision possible is strictly kicking off the night. Ring the bell and let's get down to business.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, Ultra Black.
strictly elevated the competition and entirely brought the penthouse crashing down. Ultra Black brought the heavy artillery, but Baker is officially claiming her territory. The Giant is strictly advancing to the next round of the tournament. The brackets are officially open and the boardroom is entirely watching. Next up, we got a cross-brand opportunity. Lil Cloud is strictly looking for a viral moment after getting crushed on Monday Night Mayhem, but he is stepping into the ring with O'Shea Epps. O'Shea is treating this entire tournament like a hostile takeover, and he is strictly planning to violently liquidate the Cloud Chaser's assets. Ring the bell! Lil Cloud is strictly banking on his high-speed agility to secure a viral upset. He needs the algorithm to completely work in his favor tonight, but O'Shea Epps is strictly operating on absolute corporate efficiency. He is looking to methodically pick the high flyer apart with crisp executive offense. This is the boardroom directly colliding with the internet. The investments are on the table and the bell is strictly ringing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 220 pounds.
just strictly liquidated Lil Clout. The internet tried to go viral, but the boardroom is entirely enforcing the foreclosure. Absolute corporate efficiency just completely destroyed the Flash. And O'Shea Epps is strictly advancing to the next round of the tournament.
You've got the hustle, you've got the product, and you've got the vision.
So why are you letting confusing tech and messy code hold your business back? Stop playing small. It's time to build a platform that actually converts traffic into real cash. Welcome to Legit Pipelines, the ultimate pipeline and sales builder built for creators who want results, not headaches. Capture high-value leads, unlock easy click upsells, and gain full access to exclusive digital content creation inside the Legit Design Lab. No coding, no programming, just pure profit. Secure the bag and expand your brand today. Go to www.legitpipelines.com and start your 14-day free trial right now. The corporate hitmen are out here strictly handling business, but we are actively taken to the sky for this next investment. Flyboy Trey is representing the hit squad, strictly looking to use his breathtaking agility to entirely secure a spot. But Hollywood Hernandez is walking into this arena highly desperate for redemption. It is an absolute high-speed collision, and the winner strictly takes the bracket. Flyboy Trey is strictly relying on his elite, risk-taking agility. He is entirely looking to strictly secure the bag for the hit squad and punch his ticket to the second round. But Hollywood Hernandez is entirely desperate to strictly overwhelm his opponent. We got two absolute high flyers strictly pushing the pace to the absolute limit. The airspace is officially open, so ring the bell and let's get to work.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 185 pounds, Hollywood
check and clear the runway. Flyboy Trey just strictly took flight and entirely secured the bag for the hit squad. Hollywood Hernandez brought the flash, but Trey is officially cashing in the frequent flyer miles. The hit squad is strictly advancing to the next round of the tournament. The men are strictly empty in the vault tonight, but we are pivoting right back to the women's division. Smoke Green is walking into this qualifier completely unbothered, treating the biggest tournament of the summer like a casual practice lobby. But she better log in because Sydney Quinn is strictly fighting to prove she is a top-tier asset. Smoke Green is strictly operating on easy mode. She is entirely focused on using dizzying, video game-like combos to completely frustrate her opponent and strictly clear the level to advance to the PLE. But Sydney Quinn is strictly focusing on the upset. She is bringing highly aggressive strikes, actively trying to break the champion's focus. We got casual gaming directly collide with top-tier corporate ambition. The lobby is officially open, so ring the bell and let's get down to business.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sydney Quinn.
competition, but the primetime champion is strictly operating on a completely different server. Smoke Green is officially logging into the Watch the Throne tournament.
The crowns are officially in play. We are building the absolute ultimate bracket. The men are fighting through 2 brutal rounds of qualifiers, while the women are strictly surviving a 1-round gauntlet. 4 men and 4 women from each brand will match up in random order. At Watch the Throne, we are running an elite bracket-style tournament. Round 1 features 4 matches, Round 2 narrows it down to 2, and Round 3 is the absolute final war. The king and queen who survive the bracket get the ultimate prize. They strictly choose which championship they want, regardless of the brand. Mayhem or Flow, the choice is entirely theirs. It all goes down for the women's division on August 1st and the men's division on August 2nd. Live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Kick, and Twitch.
The final investment of the night is strictly on the table. The boardroom demanded absolute perfection, and we are strictly delivering a massive heavyweight collision to close the vault. Luscious Lewis is entirely focused on protecting his legacy, but Maximus Blackwell is strictly operating on pure aggression. We got the CEO of the streets directly colliding with the luxury technician. Secure your investments, because business is officially open. Luscious Lewis is strictly bringing the boardroom straight to the streets. He is entirely relying on his methodical brawling to completely break his opponent down and secure the bracket. But Maximus Blackwell is entirely focused on pure destruction to strictly secure the final spot of the evening. We got absolute heavyweights directly colliding. Ring the bell and let's close the vault.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 210 pounds, Maximus Blackwell.
cash the check and close the vault. Luscious Lewis just strictly executed the absolute hostile takeover. The veteran just entirely emptied his bankroll to pull off the pedigree and officially bankrupt the luxury technician. The CEO of the streets is strictly protecting his legacy and violently advancing to the Watch the Throne tournament. The board has officially approved tonight's investments and the brackets are strictly locked. A massive shout out to our premium sponsors for entirely keeping the penthouse lights on. Legit Pipelines, strictly helping you expand your corporate portfolio and secure the bag. And make sure your bankrolls are entirely ready for the ultimate coronation. Watch the Throne is dropping live on August 1st and 2nd. The absolute biggest corporate assets are strictly preparing for war, and the heavyweights are officially ready to cash in. The boardroom is officially locked, and the first round brackets are strictly secure. The Friday Night Flow Elite are actively moving one step closer to the ultimate crown. I am the voice. Keep your bankrolls tight and watch your blind spots. Thank you for watching URF Friday Night Flow. We are strictly fading to black.